Welcome to A Journey Through Time, brought to you by Artificial Intelligence. This video is a product of cutting-edge technology that harnesses the power of AI to bring you engaging and informative content. Our creators, a dedicated team of innovators, are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and we're thrilled to share this journey with you. If you enjoy this deep dive into history and wish to explore more, we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. This not only supports us but also ensures you never miss out on our latest content. In this video, we also provide various information and links to promotional materials that help keep our channel running. Your support means the world to us, and every click counts. Now let's delve into the fascinating world of English monarchs. The beginning of the English monarchy is a tale of power, strategy, and resilience. It's a saga that opens with Alfred the Great, a name that echoes through the annals of history. Alfred's reign marked the start of the House of Wessex's rule, an unbroken line of rulers that would shape the course of England's future. But who was Alfred the Great? He was a king known for his wisdom, his military prowess, and his dedication to his people. Under his leadership, the Kingdom of England began to take shape, laying the groundwork for what would become a powerful and influential nation. Yet, it wasn't until the reign of Athelstan that we see the first true king of England. Athelstan, a name that means noble stone, was a king who solidified the foundations laid by Alfred the Great. His rule saw the unification of various English kingdoms, creating a stronger, more unified England. However, the title of King of England was not used until the reign of Canute the Great. Canute, a king of Danish origin, was a ruler who managed to secure his hold over England, Denmark, and Norway, a feat that was unprecedented at the time. He was the first to proudly call himself King of England, a title that would be coveted by many in the centuries to come. The English monarchy's beginning set the stage for a power play that would last for centuries. It was a time of great leaders and even greater ambitions, a time when the seeds of a monarchy were sown and the roots of a nation began to take hold. The Norman period brought significant changes to the English monarchy and the kingdom itself. This era ushered in a shift in the title of the ruling monarch. The rulers no longer referred to themselves as the King of England, but instead opted for the title King of the English. This seemingly small change in terminology reflected a broader shift in the perception of the monarchy. The ruler was no longer seen as a king of a geographical area, but as a king of a people, the English. This period also saw the expansion of the Kingdom of England. In the year 1284, the kingdom successfully incorporated Wales. This was a significant milestone in the history of the English monarchy. It not only enlarged the kingdom's geographical boundaries but also increased its political and cultural influence. The incorporation of Wales was more than just an annexation of land. It signified the growing strength and influence of the English monarchy. However, the Norman period was not just about expansion and change in titles. It was a time of significant transformation in the English monarchy's structure and influence. It redefined the relationship between the king and his subjects, and it shaped the kingdom's future direction. The Norman period marked a significant shift in the English monarchy's structure and influence. It was a time of change, growth, and evolution that left a profound impact on the Kingdom of England and its people. And as we'll see, these changes set the stage for the dramatic events and periods that would follow. Times of turmoil often lead to unexpected outcomes. Let's turn the pages of history to a time when England was embroiled in a period of civil unrest and political upheaval, commonly referred to as the Anarchy period. This era commenced with the death of Henry I, a pivotal moment that set the stage for a fierce power struggle. In the wake of Henry's death, two formidable figures emerged, each claiming their right to the throne. On one side we had Matilda, Henry's daughter, a woman of strength and resolve. On the other side we had Stephen of Blois, a charismatic and ambitious nephew of Henry. The battle for the throne between Matilda and Stephen plunged England into a state of chaos and disorder, where the rule of law was often overshadowed by the rule of might. Yet, as we know, chaos often breeds opportunity. Amidst this turbulent period, a new lineage was quietly taking shape, one that would come to dominate the English monarchy for centuries to come. Enter the House of Plantagenet, named after Geoffrey Plantagenet, a man known for his sprig of broom, or Plantagenista in Latin. The House of Plantagenet's rise to power was not immediate, but it was inevitable. The first Plantagenet to claim the throne was Henry II, a man of vision and ambition. His reign marked a period of significant legal and administrative reforms that laid the groundwork for the modern English judicial system. In a twist of fate, It was the Anarchy period, a time of disorder and conflict that paved the way for the emergence of the House of Plantagenet. This influential dynasty left a profound impact on England's history, setting the stage for a new era of governance and leadership. The Anarchy period was a turning point that led to the rise of the House of Plantagenet. This period serves as a stark reminder that even in times of turbulence and uncertainty, the seeds of transformation and progress can be sown. All good things come to an end, and so did the Kingdom of England. As the 17th century drew to a close, a significant transformation was on the horizon for England. It was a change that would ultimately reshape the political landscape of the British Isles, ending the Kingdom of England's sovereignty. The turn of events began with the Act of Union in 1707, a seminal piece of legislation that would forever alter the course of English and Scottish history. The Act of Union, as the name suggests, was a pact to unite the Kingdom of England and the Kingdom of Scotland. This was not a decision taken lightly. It was the result of years of negotiations, political maneuvering, and at times, intense disagreements. The motivation behind this unification was manifold. England, having long been at odds with France, sought to secure Scotland's allegiance to prevent it from allying with the French. Scotland, on the other hand, was enticed by the prospect of economic prosperity and access to England's colonial trade markets. This unification wasn't just a simple merging of territories, it was a fusion of laws, institutions, and even national identities. England and Scotland would cease to exist as separate entities, instead becoming part of a larger, more powerful entity known as Great Britain. The English and Scottish parliaments were dissolved, giving way to a new British Parliament in London. This was a significant shift. The Kingdom of England, which had existed since the 9th century, was no more. Its distinctive identity, its separate laws, and its sovereign status were all subsumed into this new entity. But it's important to remember that this wasn't an ending, but a new beginning. The unification marked the end of the Kingdom of England but began a new chapter as Great Britain. The Kingdom of England's legacy lived on, its history woven into the fabric of the new nation. And while the Kingdom of England may have ceased to exist on paper, its influence continues to resonate, shaping the course of British history and leaving an indelible mark on the world. Our journey through the English monarchy has been a ride through power struggles, changes, and evolution. We've seen the rise of Alfred the Great, the unbroken line of the House of Wessex, and the reign of Aethelstan, considered by many as the first true king of England. We've explored the Norman period and the Kingdom of England's expansion to include Wales. We've delved into the Anarchy period, witnessing the contest for the throne between Matilda and Stephen of Blois. And finally, we've discussed the emergence of the House of Plantagenet and the end of the Kingdom of England as a sovereign state. As we conclude, we encourage you to delve deeper. Check out the description for links and promotional materials that will help support this channel. If you found this video informative and engaging, we'd appreciate it if you could like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can also support our channel by making your everyday Amazon purchases through the American Northwest Products website, Amazon page. Don't forget to look for the "More" to see the full description if you're on a cell phone. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey.